Hi, welcome to Low Carb Cocktails. I'm Frank, the Low Carb Cocktail Guy. And for the rest of the month, you can call me the Low Carb Tiki Guy. Now, if you've not watched my most recent video, I'll put a link to it right here. Yeah, right there. It's going to be a cocktail called the Lauwiliwilinukunuku'Oi'Oi. Now, that cocktail came from a book that I've come across. It's called Smuggler's Cove, Exotic Cocktails, Rum, and the Cult of Tiki. Wonderful. This is actually, I think, one of the best Father's Day presents I've ever received for my kids. So this is a great book. Now, the Lauwiliwilinukunuku'Oi'Oi is a gin-based cocktail. Now, we just did that video. Now, we're going to change it up and change out the base spirit. And by changing out the base spirit, I'm going to hopefully say this correctly, the Lauwiliwilinukunuku'Oi'Oi. I think that's pronounced correctly. I'm not quite sure. But basically, it's going to be the same cocktail as the Lauwiliwilinukunuku'Oi'Oi, but with a blended aged rum instead of gin. All right, let's get this started. So in our shaker, we're going to go ahead and add 2 ounces of our blended aged rum. We are using Old New Orleans, amazing Louisiana product. It's aged between 3 and 7 years. You can find some bottles that'll say Amber 3 or Amber 7. And I think they just kind of took those numbers off and just went Amber. And they're aged between 3 and 7 years. Delicious, delicious product. If you can find this local where you live, go ahead and grab a bottle. If not, try to find it at liquor store, see if you can order it online, whatever. But I highly, highly recommend Old New Orleans rum. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with 2 ounces of our aged blended rum, and use the one that you like the most. Now, I personally prefer Old New Orleans, but use the one you like the most. That's entirely your choice. If you want to use whatever it is, the Bacardi Black is an aged one, but watch some of those. Just quick side note on this. Check out Fat Rum Pirates. They have a great hydrometer test where they go over and check all the sugar alcohols, and you'll be surprised how much added sugar is secretly put into the rums that you're drinking. And Bacardi Black, I've stopped using that once I found out about the hydrometer test. Old Bacardi Black has 8 grams of sugar per liter. So, you know, there's a lot of them out there that have 0. Why use Bacardi Black when there's added sugar? So, guys, if you're not familiar with Fat Rum Pirates website, check out their website. There's a lot of good information with links to other websites where there are tests done on how much sugar is in each of these rums. So enough of that, we're gonna put that aside. The next ingredient is gonna be lemon juice. So we're gonna be using fresh lemon juice. It's gonna be 1.5 grams of carbs. Now, if I was to use concentrated bottled lemon juice, real lemon, it has 0 grams of carbs. But you know what, we're gonna go a little bit fresher taste by using our fresh lemon juice. Fresh tastes best. Always remember that. But if you're cutting down the carbs, depending on your other ingredients, like if you've seen me in some of my other videos, we talk about try to keep our cocktails under 5 grams of carbs per cocktail, because you know, who knows, you might want more than 1 because they're pretty damn tasty. So we're gonna go 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice. And that 3/4 ounce of lemon juice is gonna have, in my notes here, 1.5 grams of carbs, like I mentioned. I think I mentioned it earlier. If not, I'm repeating myself. So it's going to be 1.5 grams of carbs in our lemon juice. Next is going to be our pineapple juice. And this is where things get tricky. A lot of tiki drinks require ounces and ounces, 3 to 4 ounces of pineapple juice. Pineapple juice is extremely high in carbs. Let me hit my notes real quick. I'll go over that with you guys. That pineapple juice has 4 grams of carbs per ounce. That's a lot. When you're adding 4 ounces of pineapple juice, you get 16 grams of carbs. So if you're doing low carb, try to find cocktails that are less than an ounce, or at least an ounce or less, I should say. So this cocktail's got 3/4 gram of carbs. So it's got 3 grams of carbs in this cocktail of the pineapple juice. 3/4 ounce. We have our rum, we have our lemon juice, we have our pineapple juice. Next is going to be orgeat. And if you watched the last video, you see me talk about monin, amazing syrups. They are going to be my new #1 syrup I use here at Low Carb Cocktails. I've tried a whole bunch of other ones, and you've heard me say that before. Jordans and what was that, Tarani. They're good products. I just find as far as flavor to what they're originally supposed to be like, Monin is spot on. Even in a sugar-free, it doesn't taste sugar-free. They're using erythritol, so it is gonna have grams of carbs on a bottle. It lists, where is it? This has 3 grams of carbs on a bottle, but it's erythritol. You can deduct all of that as far as net carbs go. So from here, you're gonna have 0 net carbs in your erythritol or shot. So now we have our lemon juice, our pineapple juice, our orgeat. We have our aged rum. Next gonna be the peychaud's bitters. 2 dashes of peychaud's bitters. 2 dashes of that. And some crushed ice. Now, if you don't have crushed ice, get yourself a Lewis bag and a mallet. It's awesome. When you have a bad day at work, you know, like I mentioned before in the past, some other videos, I work in retail. So when I have when I have a bad day at work, some customers that just don't make my day happy, I get to come home, make a cocktail, because that always makes me feel better. Grab my Lewis bag and my ice mallet, and make those customers go away. And we now have crushed ice. So this cocktail, the way it's written in the book, is add ingredients to the cocktail with crushed ice, shake and open pour. So we're gonna add our crushed ice. Put our big tin on. We shake that up, and here we go. 10 seconds, rule of thumb, maybe 15. The best thing is when it's cold and there's a nice frost on the outside of the tin, and you feel like you can't hold it anymore because it's that cold, you're done. So let's get this started. And I'm done. So like I mentioned before, hit that a little too hard to start with, get yourself separated. Get yourself a double old-fashioned glass. And I have one right here in my fridge. I like to keep my glasses, I have a little dorm fridge right here. Keeps my glasses cold. What I like about that, it keeps my cocktail a little bit colder, a little bit longer if I just grab one out the pantry. And there you have it, my friends. The Lauwiliwilinukunuku'Oi'Oi. So let's go ahead and see how this tastes. Love the crushed ice. Love crushed ice. And actually, I like this a little bit better than the Huma Huma Nuka Nuka Apple. But I'm also a fan of rum over gin. My wife's a gin person. I'm a rum person. This is absolutely delicious. Oh, that little oak. You can taste some of the oakiness from the rum. Really delicious. You get that orgeat, that almond, tied in with the pineapple. The pineapple is what I've noticed with the rum. The pineapple is a little more forward than it was with the gin version of it. So I will say that. Hold on one second while I get my dog. Stop it, Billy! All right. Now I will say this. The pineapple is a little more forward with the rum version than it is the gin version, which I like. Let's go ahead and get a quick carb count on this cocktail. Lemon juice, because we use fresh, 1.5 grams of carbs. If you use bottled lemon juice, there will be 0 grams of carbs on the lemon juice side of it. Pineapple juice. This cocktail is going to have 3 grams of carbs from the pineapple juice alone, which gives us 4.5 grams of carbs in this cocktail, which is amazing because it keeps it under about 5 grams of carbs, and it is tiki-licious. Tiki-licious. That's a new word, I just made it up. And if you don't see this in the dictionary, it will be soon. Tiki-licious. So I want to thank the guys with Smuggler's Cove for putting out an amazing book, because not only does it have great recipes, it lets you know about rum, the different types of rum, the different styles of rum, tiki in general. Like I mentioned in my other video, I'm hosting a tiki party here next month for some coworkers, and there's a whole section in here on how to throw an amazing tiki party. Food, drinks, music, atmosphere, decor, everything. Wonderful, wonderful read. I'm going to show it one time. Smuggler's Cove, exotic cocktails, rum, and the cult of tiki. If you can find this book anywhere, you can get it. I've seen it at was it Barnes and Noble? You can buy it on Amazon. I'm not an affiliate or anything of Amazon. I don't have enough subscribers to have affiliates or anything like that to make any money.
On Amazon.
My wife bought it on Amazon. She just told me. I don't have enough subscribers to be monetized or be able to get affiliate sponsors with this stuff. So guys, if you can help me out, man, subscribe to my channel. There's a little link right here. It says subscribe. All right, guys, leave me a comment. If you watch one of my videos, just keep watch it to the end. That also helps my watch time. Y'all have a great day, because I know I will.